Welcome back. It's a new day in Satisfactory. And I'm so glad you're here. Alright, we're gonna step away from heat sinks for a while. We already got that going. So we can move to the next level, which is some manufactured materials. We're gonna get rid of that little TV stand that's there so we can make this effectively a wall. Then when we put this one next to this one, we can tell it to be right next to it. Like that. Perfect. We only need to make one corner of this, right? So let's go ahead and just knock that out right now. Okay, so if we want more of these, it'll be simple enough just to slap another level on here, right? Because it's all nice and aligned now. And then inside, we know we're putting together a manufacturer, so let's put that in. Just enough room to get out of there. I think we need radio control units. One reason is because we are going to be in the midst here pretty quickly of needing radio control units to build blenders. We just made heat sinks. We've got lots of high-speed connectors and a decent amount of quartz crystals. So I think that's the recipe we'll choose. Then it's just a matter of our standard vertical build. Question is how tall do we need to make this thing? Orange isn't the color I'm going to choose. I just want to make sure that we don't have any bleed through. Yeah, it looks like we're okay. We need a 3-hole. I think this side's going to be easy because all we have to do is put in a splitter. Let's think for a minute. Things are coming out, going down, coming in. So merge merchandise, right? This much we know. So the radio control units come from a higher level out. Then they go in, they merge, and they go out to the next level. We're only talking 3.75 per unit or per story, so it's unlikely that we're going to have a massive overflow of the output. So I'm not worried about that at all. Now, getting these items in is going to be a little more complicated. Nice news, we only need 3 of them. So, split the supplies. Part of me says, well, if we use this port, we're basically done right off the bat, because we can come in like this, go into the machine, then lift up, and go out to the next level. Whatever that is, doesn't matter which one it is. And this one's easy because we can split it early. You know what? I should use 2 walls for this. It's just simpler. The problem is trying to negotiate this area, because if we move this connection out to in front of this connection, then we run out of space for this connection. Though I guess maybe there's some room for some halfway measures. Let's just go as far out as this will allow. If we get off the grid, sometimes good things happen. Not always. Sometimes. I think we got this. Done and done. Why is this rotated? Inputs don't matter. As far as, like, it doesn't matter exactly which port gets used. So we can use whatever we want there. And then heat sinks, high-speed connectors, quartz crystals. That's easy. It's going to take a lot of... Well, it's going to take some drone ports. That's the only downside. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. I think I'm going to have to use yellow for the color on this one. Let's find a kind of a... Well, I mean, the pure yellow... Well, let's use that. It's going to be bright. A little design element on the corners probably wouldn't hurt. But it looks like we're going to have to do that after the fact. Where I want it is kind of outside the bounds, because I want it to bulge out a little bit. But really, we're just talking about a vertical version of this might work too. But I think, you know, a zoop of a metal pillar isn't going to kill us. And then when we go to put this together, we'll have to fly inside this tiny vertical surface layer and make it happen that way. We'll probably bring things in from the surface layer from the outside there. Hook up the heatsink. Drone in the quartz crystals. Drone in the, what's the other thing it was? High-speed connectors. And then output them right here. And let's see, if we wanted to do one belt, we're looking at 45 as our bottleneck. 780 divided by 45. That's 16 machines. That's pretty good, actually. Times 3.75. So 60 radio controlled units per minute. That's not great. We'll probably end up having to do 2 belts total of the quartz crystals. Oh, what a shame. We crashed. I think I'm going to call it right there. That was the blueprint. I might have to remake a good chunk of it off camera, but I'll make sure that it's basically exactly what we just looked at. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.